Hi, this is going to be an about me video. Um, I realized that I've never made a video like this before, and a lot of you, probably like some of you, like watch my videos and you wonder who I am. And I just wanted to make a video letting you guys know who I am. Because to begin with, I like talking about myself, so this is going to be a fun video. I'll probably like talk a lot. I'll complete the whole 10 minute. But my name is Fabiha. I'm 24 years old, but I'm turning 25 literally on the 30th, which is next week. And I'm super excited because birthdays just always excite me so much. Like whenever it's going to be like the 20th of September. 20th of September is like my partner, my man, his birthday. So whenever it hits the 20th of September every year, I get like super excited because after 10 days it's my birthday, which is on the 30th. I'm a Libra. I'm not a big zodiac girly, by the way, but I do know about these. I'm a Libra sun, Capricorn moon, Libra rising. But like don't come at me with like a lot of questions. I don't really know all the characteristics that I might have because of all these big three signs, but I do know the signs. I'm Bengali. I was born in Bangladesh, but like right after I was born, my parents and me, we moved to Saudi Arabia. So that's where home sort of is in my head. I was brought up in Saudi Arabia until grade 12. And then when I was like 17, I moved to Canada. I moved to Ontario in Canada to go to a university in there. I don't want to say what university that is just because I just want to be a little private. I don't know. Most people in my life, like all my friends and even my partner, they always ask me to be more private because I feel like I'm not really a private person. I sort of like tell everything to everyone, but then it's not really safe to do that. So I'm not going to tell you guys what university that is. All right, moving on. So I came to Ontario when I was like 17, and then I turned 18 like in first year itself. And honestly, after I came to Ontario, after I started living alone, that's when my life actually started. Back in Saudi Arabia, although my parents are like very nice, I'm like so close to my parents, I sort of tell them everything. They're like brown Muslim strict parents, so I didn't really get to like know myself when I lived with them. All I did was like study, and even when I was studying, I would study to like make them happy. Never really had like a real goal. Like people would ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd be like astronaut and then doctor, because my parents wanted me to be a doctor. I wanted to be an astronaut, but then like quickly, like in grade 12, when my physics grades were not that good, I knew that I can't become an astronaut, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't really have any specific dream other than just to like make my parents happy. And my parents have been happy, but I just need to continue on making them happy. They care a lot about what other people think, like the Bengali like society. So in my head, it has like changed right now for sure, but like back in the days, it was very much like I need to get these grades so that my parents can not like flex them, but sort of like be like, okay, like my kid like gets this grade, whatever. That quickly changed though. Like when I moved to like Canada and I started living by myself, the first thing I realized is how like no, like studying is not that important. It is important to get good grades, but then also like getting good grades doesn't really mean you're gonna get like a great job after. But what is important in life is actually meeting with people, talking, and like experiencing life in whatever ways you want to experience. So yeah, my life sort of started after I moved to Ontario and started living by myself. I met so many people, had my fair share of like toxic friendships, relationships, whatever. And then eventually I met my current partner who, mashallah, is one of the best human beings ever. I got to be myself with him. I also figured out my real passion, which is making content. And I know I'm not like really great at making content. My content strategy is like all over the place. I post whatever, whenever I want to, but like that's okay. I enjoy doing that, so like it's fine. But then alhamdulillah, my page did get noticed, and I did get like a couple of PR packages, and I'm so grateful for those, and inshallah it's only going to get bigger. But I realized that my true passion is sort of like creating a brand of like skincare and makeup. I have been like obsessed with like dewy makeup and like dewy skin since what, like grade 9. Whenever I remember the creator was called Nambo. I used to watch her videos about dewy dumplings, and I'm like, I need that. I need to achieve that in like, because I couldn't like spend so much money at that moment when I was in Saudi Arabia living under with my parents. So I would like get all the drugstore products and sort of mix everything up like to create like a nice dewy base, whatever, right? So eventually I made my page, which was also the idea of my partner, because he when I was talking to him, he sort of realized that I just do stuff to make my parents happy, but I never really did anything to make myself happy or like fed into my passion. And then he's like, you know what, like make a page and post videos, do whatever. And well, I cared a lot about what other people would think, but he's like, stop, like you don't live for them, you live for yourself. And I'm like so good at that now, by the way. Like I don't really care. Like, yeah, if people find me cringe, they find me cringe. If they like me for me, they stay in my life. If they don't like me for me, they don't stay in my life. I'm just allergic to like what, sunlight, I don't know. But yeah, so I really enjoy posting, even if like in the beginning I used to feel bad when I would get like really less views. But then now I'm like, I do it for myself, like whatever. I like making all these comments, I'll make them, whatever. And then what else? Yeah, okay, I have a little sister. She's like one of my favorite human beings ever. She's so innocent and cute, and she's just a baby, but she's like just 7 years younger than me. So she's in first year of her university. She's also here in Canada. And yeah, she's like an amazing person. Although she's like my younger sister, she's more mature than me. I'm a little bit like I wouldn't say I'm immature. I'm mature in my own way. But then my sister is more like practical, and I'm more delulu, I guess. And yeah, what else? I'm very close to my parents, like I said, especially my dad. He's like one of the best dads, like someone, like girl, like a daughter can ask for. He has never like probably said no to us, which created a bad habit inside me, because like most of the fights that I have with my partner right now, we don't really fight, alhamdulillah. But even if we have like a little bit of argument, it's because I cannot take no as an answer. Like, I want that food, and he's like, no babe, not today. Oh no, like I can't really take it, because my whatever, it's, I'm trying to get over that, by the way, because I do know that that comes off as like a little spoiled energy. Whereas I'm not spoiled though, I'm really humble. But then it's just like from my loved ones, I struggle hearing a no when I ask for something, which is really bad, and I need to change that. In terms of friends, I would say I have like a couple of best friends, but in all honesty, I think like my mom, my sister, my mom, well, she's like my best friend, but like I can't tell her everything. She's a very strict mom. Like when I was a kid, she would, even now, like she would call me, she's like, are you studying? My studies did not even start, but no, study. My mom is like the stricter one in the household, right? Okay. Obviously. And then my sister is sort of like the person I say everything to, and listening to her and my dad calms me down. Like even when I would have like breakups and everything, I would actually tell my dad, and he would give me the best advice ever, alhamdulillah. And what else? Oh, I did I'm from, like, I was brought up in Saudi Arabia, but I used to go to Bangladesh in like summer vacations. And in Bangladesh, I'm from this area called Bogra. It's like northern Bangladesh. And I cried on being from there, because you know the mishti doi that they even like sell here, which the taste is not even like proper, originated from Bogra. English is also my second language, so my accent is like international, I guess, international school accent. So excuse me for that. And what else? That is it, I guess. If you guys have any questions, if you guys care to know anything more, do comment. But if you're like, it's been like 10 minutes almost, so if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching me speak about myself. I love you. Bye bye.